Hey guys, just kind of doing a little bit of a test here, moving things around with the desktop, um, showing you guys what I'm doing in the background. I've been making a lot of the Amiibo videos, and as far as the Amiibos I currently have, I'm almost done with everything that's here. I have 2 more links on the way, and that'll finish off Legend of Zelda. And then the only other Amiibo that I think might work with the game would be Mega Yarn Yoshi, but I haven't been able to find him for a good price. Almost everything is $200 to $300. The only one that even felt remotely worth it was $320-ish or something like that. And it comes with Mega Yarn Yoshi, Poochie, and the 3 regular Yarn Yoshis, which anybody who's watched my other main video on this portion of the channel and not the shorts would have seen that they are a part of things and are usually placed with the armbands that should be right about there-ish. I'm speaking a little louder just because I don't know how well this is going to come off over this audio here. My Rob, for anybody who's interested, is right here. He's going to be sitting out here from this point forward. It took me a little while to find him. I have plans for him in the future, assuming my college work, or my college studies and my work allow it. But we'll see what happens with that. I've still got, besides the Isabelle here, I've got a Rosalina, Bayonetta, Min Min, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, and a Samus that I'm training right now. As I was doing the other videos, I had other ones go up for training, and with the exception of my Mega Man 11, most of them got it done on the first try, which really proud of. I think the only other one that didn't recently, I think it was one of the links, the one I mistook for Twilight Princess Link, the one that is actually Skyward Sword. I put that in the chat area, the messages, comments, I know what they're called. I'm very tired right now. I put it in the comments area. Thank you to Shadow Lugia 9000. You were the one who pointed that out for me, and I went, wait, what? And then I double-checked everything, and yep, you were correct. It is indeed Skyward Sword Link. I may just redo the video. I may leave it for now. I don't know what's going on for sure. As far as upcoming videos are planned, I am planning on doing more of these, potentially in the future. I'm also planning on doing a second playthrough of Indigo Park that I might do live. Because I didn't collect all the collectibles, and I found out I missed a thing at the very end there. There's a little extra that apparently goes on, so I want to replay through that, and I'll do that again. And as it will be live, and I'll be taking a longer time, I'll talk more about my Amusement Park D&D game, my Amusement Park experience, because it's all in line with that. Answer any questions that I am comfortable answering. I am currently working at an amusement park again. It is quite the repetitive pattern, and I'm quite happy there. So I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize my job there. I will say that. But yeah, I'm very, very hopeful that I can get that all done. And then I've only got, as far as on the desktop here goes, I've got Xenoblade Chronicles, Kirby series, Yoshi series, Pokemon, and Kid Icarus. I still cannot find my original Palutena, much to my dismay. However, I did order myself another one just so I can get her back. I will have to retrain. I will have to train that one from the start, and I will be giving her a different name than the other Palutena. And I will most likely rename my original Palutena as well. I currently have her named after the Greek goddess Athena. I might leave her, though, for that one, because I know that my Pikachu is also named Athena, but that's related yet unrelated. And I don't know, I'm probably going to do a video as well, maybe a live, of me tapping through all the Amiibos, clearing them out, double-checking which skins I have on them, maybe just talking a little bit, answering questions, communicating. having fun with everybody. I want to thank everybody who's joined up on the channel since I've been releasing those Amiibo shorts and the Smash Bros. Shorts, and anybody who saw those and was just like, ah, you know what? Cool, he's covered something I like. And things like that. I want to thank everybody. My watch hours, I want to thank you guys for putting in all the hours that you have, all of the liking you've done, and the commentary, and that you've made to help me out, or just to kind of like, I'm gonna let this little bit of me slip out and show the world, you know, what I like, what I appreciate, things like that. I have added a second person onto that list as well. So Sinnoh SSBU, thank you for working with Zorkor and myself, I've been enjoying the videos that you've been posting with your Smash shorts, and as you can see here, I will be posting things more live on the computer, things like this. I do hope that you, as well as everyone else who's joined on through these shorts and everything, will enjoy the tournaments as they come up. I will probably do the grand finale tournament live, so it'll just be like this, like what you're seeing right now. And, you know, we'll be talking about other things than just the fighting that's going on here. The main reason I don't want to do the other ones is because the first wave that you can watch in my Amiibo Tournaments channel, the first wave took 2 hours per tournament, and that's with me sitting here focusing and hitting all the buttons just right on my Joy-Cons, which I have up on my desk. In my next live video, assuming everything goes well, or not live video, I guess, in my next recording or live, assuming everything goes well, and I don't, and the planning that I'm doing kicks in for this upcoming weekend, this is going to be cleared out a lot more. Not completely, mind you, there's a lot here. I mean, obviously, look how tall up it gets. But, things will be a lot more cleared out, and I should have better organization. As it is, my non-Smash compatible Amiibos are already going to have to get kicked out of their shelf, because the Smash compatible Amiibos on their shelf, full, almost completely full. I've got a tiny bit of room right in front of the Donkey Kong, the end of the Donkey Kong section. There's a couple spots open here and a spot open here, but that's Rosalina and the other 2 Links. And then down here I have the other 2 DK figures. And I think somebody else, Bayonetta Player 2, down here as well. But then I've got Xenoblade, Kirby minus Waddle Dee, Pokemon minus Detective Pikachu, which I'm going to complain about in the short, and I might go... I already went into a little bit of detail on in my first Amiibo video in the shed here. And then I've got my Yoshi series and Kid Icarus. And I do have 2 Diddy Kongs down here for the standard Smash one. We ordered a bundle and a second one came and nobody else in the house wanted it, so I have 2 Diddy Kongs for my tournament that are literally the exact same Amiibo on the outside. I'm contemplating taking one of them to Customizer and getting it the physical Amiibo, since it is a 1-for-1 duplicate, getting it edited to look like its in-game counterpart. So when you see it on the screen here, the Amiibo would be there as well. I may do some editing in the future because I do have an editing software to go with my current OBS. And that software allows me to edit, so I may just take photos of the Amiibos from the front, and when they go into tournament, where my picture is now, right here, on this corner of the screen, and then on the opposite corner over there, I'll put their pictures up. Or I might put it over the, like, where you see Isabelle down there, and then Sheik over there. I don't know if I'm going to do that one for sure. honestly, I've contemplated even just taking all of these amiibos and having them reskinned to look like how they are in game. But there's a part of me that's like, no, we have to have one that's original. But it would be fun, and then I could look at them and actually tell the difference. And yes, no, and then it comes to the parts of like, well, what about the Pixel Marios? What about Pixel Link? What about, you know, the fact that some of the Link costumes are Breath of the Wild, some of them are classic, and not every Link is Breath of the Wild, and not every Link is classic, and so it's a debate. I might do it for the Donkey Kong. I did that in my video as well. I might do it for the Diddy Kong. If I end up getting duplicates of other ones as well, I may do it for them. Just so that way it's like, okay, I have the 2 Diddy Kongs and 2 Jigglypuffs. So one Jigglypuff will be the standard amiibo, the other one will be with the flower in her hair. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But overall, I'm very happy with the way the videos have come out, and I've got a lot going on all at once. I have some events coming up in my area that I'm taking part in. Back-to-back weekends, I believe, actually. I'm going to go ahead and open up the calendar on my computer really quick. Or maybe I can't. I'm going to shrink that. You're probably going to see this, and that's fine. Okay, so it's not back-to-back, but I have an event here that you can see. And an event here. So, not back-to-back in the same, like, weekend space, but not too terribly far apart either. So it's pretty close. I've got those 2 events going on, and I don't know. Maybe some of you guys out there will be at one of those events, and you'll see me there. I usually wear a shirt like this, but for those events, I'm going to be having a new shirt, most likely, so that way I can blend in with the rest of my group that's going to be there. But if you're there and you've ever watched the channel and you watch this video and you're at either of those events, please feel free to come up and say hi. I know I have like kind of a resting jerk face at times, but I'm a lot nicer than I look, I promise. But yeah, so that's all for the moment. And I look forward to you guys watching the videos that I'm working on. Look forward to interacting with you guys more. Looking forward to getting this clutter behind me cleared up, and hopefully getting some hangers on the walls for my helmets. I need to move an object that I have up here because that would be the perfect spot for me to put my non-Smash amiibos. But right now it's taken up by a massive Lego set. I know you guys can't see it. But I have the Lego Venator class Star Destroyer up there. Pain in the butt to build, a lot of fun. And then as I clear out those shelves back there, I'm going to be putting up my Animal Crossing Lego sets. And then I'm probably going to move some of the ones that are above me, just because that's where I'm putting some other stuff. Like I have a item signed by Giancarlo Esposito up there. I'm probably going to put some of my other non-DVD cover signature stuff up there. Maybe even put some of the photos I've taken with some celebrities at cons on the wall. You know, it's gonna liven up. It's gonna become more home. That way, I can also move the toaster from behind the monitor that I have right here, which is just an awkward place to have it. Get the fan that's up there out because it's already fallen twice on top of this monitor over here. I'm probably gonna put it in the window that's back on this side, just so that way it's a lot more clear. I know it can be heard a little bit in the audio as well. That's another reason I'm speaking up. And then one of my games stopped working, so I'm going to contact the person who sold it to me and see what we can do for my Game Boy player. But overall, I feel like things are moving in a good direction. I'm getting better with my problems right now. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers, and all of them have recently been talking about their problems, and it's nice to be like, I'm not the only one having an issue right now. That's comforting. It's not great that they're going through issues. I don't want anybody to go through issues, especially not the ones that I've been suffering with. That reminds me, yeah, that's clear. But overall, it's good. It's kind of a comfort to know that you're not alone in those things. And for anybody out there struggling with mental health issues, anybody who watches my videos and is just like, man, it's so tough, it's so hard, I get it. I really do. I know I seem very happy and outgoing here. My coworkers would, at work, have no idea. I'm bouncing, I'm dancing, I'm grooving with music in my environment, in my area. I'm talking to people, I'm planning on hanging out with some of them, trying to get some people to join up in my D&D games, like the amusement park one and the Star Wars one I have. But behind all of that is somebody who is unsure and feeling insecure at times. And I mean, we all have those moments. We all do. It's just, I've about seven, hold on, I gotta do math because we're in June now. About 8 to 9 months ago, I almost lost the contest with my brain. Just because everything was crashing down around me all at once. I was overworking myself between 2 very intense jobs. And I picked the one that I'm at now as the one to stick with at this time. And I loved that other job. Honestly, great team, great group, great company to work for. I couldn't handle it. And I don't mean to get super deep on a video that was not even meant to be 16 minutes long, not even 10 minutes long. But I just... If you're struggling out there, if you're having a hard time, and you come across this video, any of my other videos, know that behind this camera lens, behind this little tiny camera I have, that I'm planning on upgrading, and all of this stuff that, you know, just makes me sound awkward or whatever, I've been struggling too. Some of the videos I've released have been in the middle of me struggling. Some of the lives I've done have been in the middle of me struggling. And the thing that has kept me going is knowing that I'm creating entertainment value for people out there. I know my coworkers have had some rough times lately themselves. I'm sure for both Zorkor and Sinnoh that they've had rough times recently, a couple, months ago, could be last week, because it's a human experience, but I'm sure that they have. But when people put themselves out here on YouTube or Twitch or anything like that and put themselves in a position where they're going to be seen, like I said, I work in an amusement park, I'm going to be seen every day. I would hope, and I strongly believe, that most of them do it to make sure that everybody who watches, like you guys who are watching this video, they're happy and they're entertained and they're distracted. I do that, and I'm doing my job. That's true for work, that's true for this, that's true for the events that I've got coming up. It's true for all of that. And that is a truth that will not change for me. I'm not here on YouTube because I want to make it big. I don't want to be the next Jacksepticeye. I don't want to be the next Markiplier. I don't want to be the next Lord Minion 777 or Muskurin. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, so I apologize if I butcher that. I don't want to be MatPat. I don't want to be any of those guys. Just for the sake of being those guys. I want to be here to make people happy, to give people something to feel besides just some sadness they may have in their life. I think I'm just going to title this video Updates and Why I'm Here. And I'll probably go into more detail about this another time, make like a more serious video, full view, no smash, nothing like that. But I am here because I want to be able to help people, even if it's a small entertainment thing. because that has more value than any money that could ever be made on this platform. That has more value than any of the junk you see behind me. Stuff that I love. I'm going to call it junk right now. All of this stuff. I collect it. I love it. Everything in this shed is just junk compared to knowing or feeling like I've made one person feel a little better for one day. And I genuinely am grateful that we have platforms like this where people can do that. And, you know, if I'm not the entertainment that you needed to feel better, I can only try better every day. And if it's just the videos and the content I put out is not your thing, hey, find it. For your sake, your family's sake, for everybody that you could meet, everybody that you will influence, for everything that you will do and have done, you can make it work. Find your content, find your niche, find the people in those communities who make you feel good about yourself, and enjoy it. I've used this platform for those things myself. Whenever I feel sick, I load up Markiplier playing through Five Nights at Freddy's. When I had to put my dog down that I'd had since I was a little kid, I watched a combination of Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. You know, I love watching compilations with multiple YouTubers working together. That is always fun for me. You know, I listen to music on here as well from multiple artists. And sometimes just having those music videos playing nonstop in the background is all I need to just shift that brain pattern and feel better. And once again, I wouldn't trade that. I wouldn't trade and get rid of that for anything that I can honestly think of. I can't. I can't think of anything that would be worth more to me than that kind of energy. So, just to refocus a little. Yeah, I do hope you all get enjoyment out of these videos. I have lots more planned. I'm planning on cleaning this place up. I've got work to do. I'm going to be turning some spots in here into like a little workshop. I got to get my 3D printer fixed, and so far nobody's getting back to me on it. And I might do some videos of me assembling some of the stuff I 3D print. I think I've mentioned a couple times. Maybe they've appeared on camera once or twice. I think my Stug did once. I'm doing RC Tanking. That's the events that I've got coming up. Oh crap, I gotta put those on. Sorry, I've got to put a specialty IR reader on the tanks. I've got to take apart 3 of them and put those on. But focusing, I've been trying to 3D print tanks, and right as I started 3D printing one of the STL files that I have, my printer crapped out. So upsetting, but work through it, get it going. But yeah, so hopefully I'll see a lot of you back. I will hopefully see more from Zorkor and Sinnoh. I'm sure that they're watching me upload like 15 to 20 videos at a time and going, geez, what does this guy do? You know, it's it is a fun thing for me to do, and it makes me happy, and I hope it makes you as twice as happy as it makes me, or at least half as happy. So I'll see you guys in other videos. I plan on doing some more streaming off of my operator. I'm still hoping that the operator group will release their N64 one, because in a dresser next to me I have a ton of N64 games, and I would love to be able to play Mario Kart 64 for you guys, or Banjo-Kazooie off the original cartridge, things like that. Would be a blast. But yeah, I'll see you guys around, and hopefully see you in the next video, or maybe at one of the events. Most likely the one on the 6th. I'm going to be at the Iowa, the USS Iowa, not the state. We're doing something with them probably for the 4th of July weekend. We're doing it for the Saturday. And I will be there. I may have some family there and some friends there. But ultimately, I would love to be able to, if anybody's close enough by, or was already planning on going to the Iowa for whatever's going on that weekend. I would love to see you guys there. I think, I don't know where they are. I have little buttons of my profile pic, so if that's something that would interest you and you're there, come up, say hi. Just, oh yeah, I've seen, tell me your favorite video of mine, your least favorite video of mine, something that you think I should do different on the channel, anything like that. And if you want a button, let me know and I'll just hand it right over. But yeah, so we'll catch up with you guys next time. Actually, I'll talk a little bit more. Sheik only has one life left. But yeah, I look forward to potentially meeting people. I think it'd be fun to talk with you guys in person instead of just behind a screen. I do plan on collecting more RC tanks. And actually, my Instagram profile has pictures of those tanks. So I will add my Instagram link into the bio of my channel. So that way you guys can see that. And the D&D miniatures that I've painted and sometimes printed, as well as anything else that I've used. I don't have any back here right now, which is a shame. But yeah, so with the end of that battle and those little extra tidbits that I totally forgot about, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day and a good night, everyone.